Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are enjoying your life as you must. But with that, you have to gain knowledge as much as you can because knowledge is your best friend. So today we are going to discuss about tenses. Yes, you get it right. Students, in my point of view, tenses are the most important part of English. So you need to concentrate, you need to be with me, and we will discuss everything about tenses one by one. Okay, so let us begin. Students, tenses represent the time period. Generally, we divide tenses in three parts. These are past, present, and future. Okay, past tense means it has already happened. The time which can never come back. That is our past. Okay, present. Present is the time in which we are in, and future the time that is about to come. Okay, so it is future tense. So past, present, and future. Okay, students, just have a look at me. If I stand like this, whatever is at my back is past. I am at present, and whatever in front of me is future. Okay, you can remember this like this. Okay, so these three tenses are the main parts of tense. These three main parts of the tenses can be subdivided into four different parts. Those are simple or indefinite tense, continuous or we can say progressive tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. Okay, each tense, that means past simple or past indefinite, past continuous or past progressive, past perfect continuous. Same way, simple present or present indefinite, present continuous or present progressive, present perfect or present perfect continuous. Same, future simple or you can say simple future or future indefinite, future continuous or you can say future progressive, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So now we are going to discuss about each of them one by one. Now we are going to discuss about the present tense. Okay, students, now we are going to begin our discussion on present tense with simple present tense and their uses. Okay, they are used to express a habitual action or to express scientific facts and general truths or to express a future event that is part of a fixed program or timetable. Okay, now we are going to discuss about these things one by one. Okay, students, let us now discuss some examples of simple present or present indefinite tense. Okay, see, I go to school by bus. Okay, this is my routine. I used to go to school by bus. Okay, she sings very well. We live in Mumbai. Okay, we live in Mumbai. So these type of sentences are simple present tense where we express a habitual action. We live in Mumbai. You might be thinking, is it a habitual action? No, but it is a general action. Live is the verb over here. Sings is the verb over here. Go is the verb over here. So these verbs are used to represent either a habit or a routine. So these are in their simple present tense. Later on we are going to discuss how to recognize the simple present tense because verb can be in any form. We have already discussed about the verbs, the helping verbs. Whosoever is new to my channel, they can go to my playlist and watch those videos from which they will clearly understand about verbs and helping verbs. Okay? So students, these are some of the sentences which are expressing the habit or a routine. So they all are in simple present tense. Okay? Students, let us now discuss some examples which are expressing the scientific facts or general truths. Okay, sun rises in the east. It is a scientific fact. So this sentence is in simple present or present indefinite form. Rainbow has 7 colors. Again, this is also a scientific fact. So this sentence is also in simple present form. Delhi is the capital of India. It's a truth. So this is also in simple present form. We can have lot many examples like these sentences around us, and we use these generally. So how to recognize the simple present tense and how to use them will be discussed later on. Okay, so let us now discuss how simple present tense is used to express an action which is a part of a fixed program or a timetable. Okay, students, let us now discuss these examples. The Indian cricket team leaves for London on Sunday. The Indian cricket team might be going to participate in a tournament which is going to be held in London. So their movement is a part of a fixed program. So we use the simple present tense to express their movement. Okay. Second sentence, the Prime Minister leaves for New York in an hour. In an hour, that means it is going to happen after an hour. So it is also in future, but we are using the simple present tense because his movement or the verb that is used, leave, it is representing or it is expressing an action which is part of a fixed program. Okay, the Prime Minister do not go in general, they move when there is a program. So the Prime Minister leaves for New York in an hour. Okay, hope you understand. Students, now let us discuss how to recognize the simple present tense or how to use the simple present tense correctly. Okay, students, we have already discussed about verbs and helping verbs in the videos. Those are related to verbs and helping verbs. Okay, in each tense, some helping verbs are used to make us understand about the tense. Okay, so in case of simple present tense, we have two helping verbs. Those are do and does. Do and does are the two helping verbs. Those are used in simple present tense. Students, helping verb do is used with first person singular I and plural we. Second person singular and plural which is you. Third person plural that is they, and all the plural nouns. Okay. The helping verb does is used with he, she, it and all other third person singular noun. So it is very easy to recognize actually. Does is used only with the third person singular. Those are he, she, it and all other singular nouns. So except these subjects, do is used with all other subjects. So let us now discuss some examples so that it can be understood in a better way. Okay? Students, here you can see 6 sentences having a common verb that is leave. But you can clearly see that in sentence number 5 and 6, leave changes to leaves. Why is it so? Because, see, in the first sentence the subject is I, which is first person singular. In the second sentence it is we, which is first person plural. In the third sentence it is second person. In the fourth sentence it is third person plural. Students, just look carefully that in the first 4 sentences the main verb leave doesn't change its form, but in the last 2 sentences, that is sentence number 5 and 6, the form of the verb leave has changed. Because in first 4 sentences the verb leave is used along with helping verb do. So, whenever we use the helping verb do, the form of the main verb doesn't change. That is why the verb leave doesn't change its form in the first four sentences. But in the last two sentences, the helping verb that is used is does. So, because the main verb is associated with the helping verb does, it changes into form into leaves. Do not have this idea that it is the plural form of leave, just like dog, dogs, cat, cats. No, it's not the plural form of leaves. Many people have this idea, okay, these are the plural form of the verb because verb don't have their plural form. They change to these kind of forms because they are associated with the helping verb does, and it happens only in the simple present tense when there is the subject, that is third person singular. Okay, he, she, it, and all the singular nouns. In sentence number 5, the subject is he, which is third person singular. Again, in the 6th sentence, the subject is Ram, which is also a singular noun. So, for both these subjects, we need to use does as the helping verb, which is included with the main verb, and the verb changes its form and s is associated with it. Students, there are some forms of the verb be and have which are used as ordinary verbs in simple present tense. These are am, is, are, and for have it is have and has. So these 5 words are used as ordinary verbs to represent the simple present tense. For example, if I write I am an intelligent boy. So in this sentence, am is used as an ordinary verb and it is in its simple present tense. If I write he is not trustworthy, in this case also is used as an ordinary verb and it is in simple present tense. If I write they have a huge house, in this case also have is used as an ordinary verb to show the possession of a huge house by them. So they have a huge house. Here it is also in its simple present tense. She has beautiful eyes. She has beautiful eyes. She possesses beautiful eyes. So this has is an ordinary verb which is used to express the possession of beautiful eyes by her, and it is in its simple present tense. Okay? Hope you understand. Students, now we are going to discuss how to use the simple present tense in the 3 forms of sentences. Those are affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Okay? Students, I am going to give some examples after which you will clearly understand how to use the simple present tense in these 3 forms of the sentence. Okay. Suppose I write, I go to school by bus. Fine. See, here it is the main verb go, which is the subject. It is I, which is first person singular. What we have already discussed, that the main verb is always associated with the helping verb do in case of first person singular. So while converting it into its negative form, we need to write the negative form of the verb do. I do not. Because the main verb go is associated with the verb do. So we need to write I do not. That means this is the negative form of the affirmative sentence. I go to school by bus. I do not go to school by bus. What happens when we try to convert it into interrogative sentence? Just remember, we need to extract the helping verb out of the main verb and put it in front of the sentence. That means in this case the helping verb do I go to school by bus, and at the end we need to put a question mark. See, I go to school by bus, I go to school by bus. Both are exactly same, but the helping verb do is extracted out of the main verb go and it is put at the front of the sentence, and at the end we put a question mark to make it an interrogative sentence. Okay, let us discuss what happens in case of third person singular where we use the helping verb does. Okay, suppose there is a sentence, she sings very well. Okay, in this case the main verb is sing, but it is associated with s. Why? Because the subject is third person singular, that is she. So we have already discussed that with the main verb there is the helping verb does because of third person singular. So while converting it into negative form, we just need to add the negative form of the helping verb after the subject. She does not. Why sing is in the form of sings? Because the helping verb does is associated with sing to make it sings. So in case of negative form, we need to extract does out of that and we need to write the negative form of the helping verb after the subject. She does not. So as the helping verb is extracted out from sings, now it leaves sing. She does not sing. Sing plus does sings. So does is extracted out. So now it leaves with sing. She does not sing very well. Again, in case of interrogative sentence, what I have already told you that we need to put the helping verb in front. So does she sing very well? Question mark. Now you can see she sings very well becomes she sing very well. Why? The helping verb does is extracted out of sings and it is put at the front of the sentence and a question mark is put at the end of the sentence to make the interrogative sentence out of the affirmative sentence. She sings very well. Does she sing very well? It is the interrogative form of this sentence. I hope you have now understood how to use simple present tense in these three forms of the sentence. Okay? Students, now I am going to provide you a set of questions. You try to solve those questions. All the questions are from simple present tense only. So you need to fill the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given in the bracket. Okay? After that, we will discuss the answers for the questions. Okay? Students, let us now discuss the answers for the questions. Okay? 1. The plane dash at 6:30 within bracket arrive. So, as it is a planned or scheduled activity, so we can use the simple present tense and the plane is nothing but third person singular. So we should use arrives. The plane arrives at 6:30. I will call you when he dash back within bracket come. So I will call you, it is future tense, okay, but when he dash back it is near future. That means we can use simple present tense, and as he is third person singular, so for it we will use comes. So I will call you when he comes back. 3. Unless we dash now, we can't be there on time. Within bracket start. So here we need to use start because we have the subject as we, which is first person plural. Number 4. The sun dash in the east, within bracket rise. This is a scientific fact. So we need to use rises as the sun is third person singular. Number 5. The next term dash on Monday, within bracket begin. Here the term is going to begin or it is scheduled. So it is a planned activity. So we need to use begins because the next term is also third person singular. Okay. Next question. She dash an engineer, within bracket be. See, as we have already discussed, she is singular. So for singular subject, we need to use is. She is an engineer. Next question. The dash are relatives, within bracket be. We have already discussed that the plural form we use is are. So they are our relatives. Next question. When dash the train dash? Question mark, within bracket depart. So we need to use the helping verb before the subject, that is the train. So what is the helping verb for this? As the train is third person singular, so we have to use the helping verb does. When does the train depart? So answer should be something like that. The train departs at 4 p.m. Now you can understand why we use departs in the answer, because now does will be associated with the main verb depart and depart becomes departs. Okay. Next question. Let's wait till he finishes his work, within bracket finish. Okay. So finish is the main verb which is going to be used for the subject he, which is third person singular. So he finishes. Here does is associated with the main verb finish and makes it finishes. Okay. Next question. Please ring me up as soon as he does. Okay. So the main verb is to be used is arrive. It is to be used with third person singular he. So he arrives. Next question. I will call you before I dash. Again, I is first person singular for which the helping verb is do. So we need not to change the form of the main verb which is given in the bracket, that is leave. So I will call you before I leave. His mother dash tomorrow, within bracket arrive, which is the main verb. But his mother is third person singular, so we have to use arrives. So his mother arrives tomorrow. Many people dash to be ruled, within bracket not like. See, this is a negative sentence, so we need to form the negative form of like, that is do not like, because many people is plural, third person plural. So we need to use the helping verb do. So do not like. Many people do not like to be ruled. Next question. She dash up early on Sundays. Not wake. Again, not wake. That means we need to form the negative sentence. And here she is third person singular. So for this, we need to use the helping verb does. So she does not wake up early on Sundays. See, this is one of her habits. So she does not wake up early on Sundays. Next question. Does the flight on time? Question mark. So it is an interrogative sentence. Within bracket be. So what should be there in the blank? Again, the flight is singular. So we need to use is for the flight. Is the flight on time? Students, hope you understand the answers of the questions. Students, in this video we discussed about simple present tense, how to recognize the tense, how to use the tense. Okay, hope you have understood clearly. If not, please watch the video again. I'm sure that you will understand everything clearly. If not, please mail me your doubts on the mail ID which is displayed on your screen. Okay, you need to practice. There is no other way out. You need to revise again. You need to practice all the exercises that is given in your book or in other grammar books. So do that. and I hope you will improve yourself in English grammar. Okay? So just keep revising, keep learning new things, and most importantly, keep smiling.